Hey, Wheatfield, how y'all doing? How y'all doing? What it do? Welcome back to the Wheatfield, y'all. Welcome to you. If you're new, hey, come on in. Welcome to you too. My name is La T, and I am a channeled messenger, and I message with the big three, the Alpha, the Omega, the infinite intelligence, and the breath of life. Yes, we have a host of ascended ancestors and ascended masters that also are with us. But we are surrendered unto the Most High God. That which called our light. Yes. Only. And today was definitely an up and down kind of day. I hope you guys had a great grand rising, a great ascension, a beautiful evening, and I hope you are having a great night. And whenever you get this message is still good for now. It just is. They're timeless, so they are good, anytime. If you resonate, take it. If you don't resonate, then don't take it, right? I'm a little bit sad because, you know, it's difficult being a person that seeks to help and to be faced with such adversity. I feel like that rocking of the in and out, just not quite able to get over the hump. Like, no matter how hard you attempt to go at it and press forward, you still kind of get just about there and slip back down. Get just about there and feel like you're there, and then somebody push you down. It's always something, right? Always something. And I feel that energy for not only just self-edifying messages, but also, seeking to be spiritually full so that I can bear my own personal yoke, but being so full until I overflow. And that the testimony, because this is Testimony Unites with Tarot, will help others so that they be edified and strengthened too, to lend something to that space. And not only do I do it for self personally, try to, push that out for family. Many of you that come back around here and watch my episodes, the struggles that Blessing and I have, with her development and home dynamic, And as soon as you think you're making a little bit of headway, and you can see or feel that piece of hope, it just seems like it just gets dashed out or washed away, or that it was all a mask or a facade. And before anybody get a little bit too, in the comments, children know what they're doing. She does. She knows. And there's nothing in her life that, even despite, challenges, that says that she doesn't know how to choose appropriately. She knows how to make good decisions. And I've never been a person to make excuses. I've always told her to be her best self, and to work from that standpoint. And that's all we can ask from one another, is to just be our best self. Would I be proud of myself if I spoke to other people in the same way as my thoughts speak to me? How do my thoughts speak to me? I probably wouldn't be proud, because I know I could be hard on myself. I'm my biggest critic. I am, like, seriously. I don't know if the Most High know, but I know that I am my biggest critic. And it's always like, what else can I do? What more can I do? I can help it. I can, have an impact. We can get past this. And then when we don't, or if I respond in a way that's less than favorable, like, I yell. And I made an agreement to stop yelling. like no yelling. And I did yell just a little bit today, but not much. And I pulled back and was able to restrain and walk away and disengage, which is good. And then address and reproach the issue from a different way. How would I want to be encouraged right now? What would I want to hear? I hear a job well done. I would want to know that I'm making progress, even if it's small steps along the right pathway, that I'm going to get there. What would happen if I didn't try to control her future? I feel like if I left it up to her own device, that's a scary thought. Yeah. What does being mean to me? What does it mean to just be? Or to just let her be? And how do you do that for a 15-year-old kid and just let them be to whatever it is that they want to be? Because she's old enough to make the decision. But then I'm still obligated. And I, unfortunately, in this day and age, get the consequences of her poor decision making. So how do I protect self all while protecting self? Protecting my peace. So, stolen cell phone. Take off and disappear at midnight. Had to call the police and have them bring her home. Because if I don't report her as a runaway and something happens to her, then what happens to me, Ashe. And then I need to find her. All because she's upset because she got caught with a cell phone that doesn't belong to her. This isn't the first time. You know how many phones I've caught this kid with. And the whole thing is always, oh, they gave it to me. Well, what? I'm a parent. And I pay cell phone bill. I don't know any other parent that would pay for their child to have multiple phone lines for iPhones, where they can just give their friend a phone and then they can call them and talk to them on another phone. That doesn't even happen. So I know you're lying. Come home with things that she doesn't have money for. I have fraud charges on my bank card. Stolen money from her older sister. Had to replace devices and laptops and thousands of dollars worth of technology. And this is all with counseling and medication. It's not getting any better. And it doesn't matter whether it's counseling or medication involved, the behavior is continuing to spiral. And she can do this all while explaining to me every coping mechanism that she is aware of. I know that I'm self-sabotaging, Mom. And I have a tendency to push people away from me. I have a concern because I'm not able to maintain relationships with my friends. And we go into a whole conversation about connection and how we can help that. And some of us that are spiritually gifted have an issue with connecting because other people just don't get us. They don't resonate on that same energy level. They don't understand it. So especially when you're young, you can feel isolated. So what do you do with a child that's smart enough to know when they research laws to find out how to weaponize them against you? So, how do I defend and protect me on every front? 1, peace, because you can't attack every battle. You just can't. Can't yell. Definitely can't, spank, what they used to say. Like, yeah, that's out of the question. Out of the question. There's no discipline. law enforcement, they don't do anything. If she's stealing in the house or outside of the house, there's nothing. So she's almost 15. So for the next 3 years, the lessons that she's getting is that she has no accountability and she can do what she wants. Because the only way for me to hold my peace that I can think of, so you guys have this issue with kiddos and you got something else, because we've been doing hug therapy. And that doing hug therapy is what made me realize that she had somebody else's cell phone tucked in her pants. Of course, nothing's going to work overnight. But we didn't get here overnight either. It's been such a long haul with enough resources for her to have them memorized and again weaponize them and be able to spin it as to how she sees fit. So what do? Do you decide that I'm just going to take my hands off and let it go? That's what Spirit says. Pull back and let her go. So when I pull back and let her go, she uses that against me. Well, you don't care anyway. Well, that's not true. I just can't fight every battle against you. I just can't. Do you want this? No, love it. Which one do you want? This one. Can't fight every battle. You just can't. It wears you out. It wears you out and disturbs your peace. Causes physical pain in the body. The stress makes you sick. Can't sleep. So we're moving back to a place where there's more help and more resources. More things that I can access as a parent, hopefully. I trust that we will. I trust that we will. I trust that there is a way. There's a way made. Because 3 more years of this, yes, beloved. Affirmation is here. Let's get it. Thank you to the Holy Spirit. Thank you to the breath of life. Thank you to the intelligence. And thank you to the Alpha and the Omega, which called us all. I lean on you in this moment and I ask you to reveal unto me what it is you would have me do. Reveal unto me the pathway to see us through, even if it's step by step. Allow me to listen and to obey and to surrender unto you. I hear you say, job well done. I hear kudos to you, even though I don't feel like I've done my best. I don't. That there is more that I can do. And I ask for you to reveal unto me the pathway that you would have me take, so that your will be done at the end of the day. For it is not my will, no. And it is not hers either, no. But it is unto you, the Alpha and Omega, that called both of our lights, and placed us together for a purpose. And I ask for you to see me through, to give me the spiritual strength that I need to bear the yoke that has been placed upon me. These affirmations, I ask for you to give me the words of encouragement, that which I need to hear. I already know to put faith on my fear. What would happen if I did try to control her future? I have a lot of fears, and I have to dig into faith that everything is going to work out towards the good, Ashe. You didn't come into this world, you came out of it like a wave from the ocean. You are not a stranger here. I'm not a stranger here, and neither is she. This is not the first time we've been around this piece. It's not. Affirm your animal nature today. Go outside and allow your body to respond to the earth and sky. I hear it, get grounded. Maybe I'm not grounded. I need to ground some more. Get connected. Last night in the full moon, I did go and put my feet in the grass, but I don't think that that's enough. Earlier today, I did go outside and sit on the porch and get some sun, but I don't think that that's enough. I'm pretty sure I need to have more. The deepest craving of human nature is the need to be appreciated. The need to be appreciated. Do I feel appreciated? Absolutely not. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. How can you show your appreciation for those around you today? Find a way using your words and your actions or your body. That's a challenge. How do I show appreciation for her when it feels like every attempt is used against me for manipulation? And people would think about it like, she's just a kid. Shit. I feel like Bernie Mac. Okay? Y'all know how it go. We can complain because rose bushes have thorns, or rejoice because thorns have roses. Ooh. This rose definitely has thorns. She will know how to protect herself, that's for shit sure. Because she's definitely not afraid. No. No, she's not afraid. Take off at 12 midnight. In the area for which we live in, it's not a bad area, but she's just not afraid. She's not. And that will serve her well later on. It will. Praise, flow, and change, night and the pulse of day. When you walk through your home today, thank each and every corner of the space for all of its silent witnessing of who you are. Spirit, help me, because I don't understand. Please reveal unto me. Source says to appreciate all that we have. Without appreciation, help me with the sentiment with blessing. No. How does that sentiment help me with blessing? Will you reveal unto me? See the good in all things. See the good in all things. And that's just a practice, an example of seeing the good. And it will spill over into everything else. Is that true? Yes. There is no satisfaction that can compare with looking back across the years and finding you've grown in self-control, judgment, generosity, and unselfishness. Make a mental map of your path through life from infancy up through today. Look how far you've come. Looking around in every corner of our dwelling will remind me of how far we've come. In the whole universe, this one and only place is the sole place which you have made your very own. Repeat this mantra throughout your day. My body is a miracle and mystery supporting all that I am. My body, the 8 wonders, are a miracle. And it is a miracle to be here to experience everything that we're going through. Is that right? Everything that who's going through? Creation. And that's no matter what it is. The good and what we quantify the good and the bad, no matter what it is. It's a miracle to experience it. And know that I am supported. It's a mystery. It is. It's definitely a mystery. It's leaning into the unknown. What would happen if I didn't try to control the future? I would have to step into the unknown. Yeah. Anything else in here, beloved? No. Forget the injuries, but never forget kindness. Think about recent kindness you've experienced and how they've shifted your outlook. What are some ways you can be kind to others around you today? What are some ways I can be kind to her today? Can we do that? Do we not? Yes. Where would you like this? Let's see. Where would you like to go? Voice of the soul. Learning is here. And regrets. Yeah. There's some days I do regret because I don't feel that I'm equipped to handle it. Like I don't know what else to do. And I hear stand. Like when you don't know what else to do, you just stand, right? And you just pray that everything is going to be okay. Freedom. It's in a reverse. Because I'm not. I'm obligated to do the best that I can and to rear and to teach and to be an example for at least, I don't know how many more years. Submission. Submit to the responsibility. Submit to the obligation. Submit the obligation. But I don't know to where, to who, to what. What do you do? How do you release? How do you teach and try and get someone to do what's best and right and good for them when they absolutely refuse? Pass the message on. Fears. Yeah, that's what I said. Fears. And we're not talking small stuff, y'all. We're talking about things that get kids trafficked and things that have them disappear and things that the reason why they don't finish school and they repeat generational curses that we're working to break. And at this point, I don't know what to do. You is here. Spiritual message. Do you want this? Maybe it's not up to you, it's not up to me, it's not up to her. You know, loss and reproach is here. Maybe I lost. Maybe I should have done things differently. Maybe I did what I was supposed to do and I've gone as far as I'm supposed to go. No. Please reveal unto me. You will persevere. I'm getting 15. So maybe there will be some help, some additional resources where I can get her the help that she needs because it is above and beyond my scope, or because I feel like I'm drowning trying to, yeah. We saw learning, but I saw this is education. Like to teach her in a way that I just, yeah, I feel like my hands are tied behind my back. And I see this mindful message that says that I am enough, and I just don't feel like I am. And it's something to be said. Yeah, it does. She's angry, and I feel at a loss. It's a lot of secrets. Challenged by secrets that she's keeping. Lies that are being told on me. Duality and forgiveness is here. Do you want anything else? No. I just feel like I need a helping hand, another hand, and somebody to help teach us the way. Because working in the spirit, maybe partnering with the spirit, something that guides us, help get us to a place of peace where maybe we can come back together, our little family. And we definitely need a source to do it, because right now we're trapped in a karmic relationship that's causing us both a lot of pain. Energy. I don't know if you guys have teenagers who I don't know what to say, y'all. I just need to pull cards and to get it out to do something that's edifying, to self and to testify and to share at the same time. What does being mean to me? The ability to be vulnerable. Journey. To share with you all my journey. For anybody else that might be walking the same road. To let you know that you're not alone. Is there something? I just want to know maybe that I'm not alone. Rest and rejuvenate. It's a challenge. How do you rest and rejuvenate when your teenager is setting fires and there's nothing you can do about it? Caring connection. It's in the reverse. She doesn't think that I care. But what teenager does? They always say, "You're ruining my life, Mom." Right? But in this, it's very different. When your kid says, "I smell weed in my house." Y'all see where I'm at? The police doesn't do anything about it either. They don't. I've called. She's definitely burning something. The fuck is it? Door to the spirit. Pray that I find it. Yeah, angels. Somebody to help me think about it. I gotta go, y'all. Make sure my house is not on fucking fire. To the next now. Ashe.